Hey guys, my name is Simpzy and welcome to the third episode of my FIFA 15 Bolton Wanderers Road to Glory Career Mode, and this is episode 3. Now, in today's episode we have two matches, the first of which is against Chelsea, and then later on we have a match in the Champions League group stages. Holy shit guys, I can't wait for it. I'm not going to spoil it because I'm going to show you my group. So now, I do manage to sign Mascarelli, 21 years of age, the Madrid man, for... I tried to get him for like just under 500,000 or so, but we had to pay over 1.3 because we sold Liam Trotter and a fair few other players. But I'll quickly go back to that in a sec. Here is the Champions League group stage. We have, fuck me, Bayern Munich, Valencia, and Olympic Lyon. Now, we'll go through the other Champions League group stages if you want to have a look, but that is a sensational group. That is incredibly difficult. Bayern Munich, of course, just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Speaking of Bayern Munich, they just signed Pjanic from Chelsea for just under 45 million. Obviously, the former Roma man joined Chelsea in the first season of the Bolton Wanderers Road to Glory Career Mode, I think. But Valencia, probably the weakest out of the two sides. They do have a lot of quality players in defence, though. Not so much going forward. Rodrigo, I guess he's okay. But Olympic Lyon as well, they've really got their main man Lacazette up front, so it's going to be very interesting to see how this develops. Now, we've probably had the hardest fixture, well, I guess you already know, hang on, we'll go back to the fixtures in a sec, but we do have a match against Valencia here today. You already know the group, so I guess I might as well tell you. So we have a match against Chelsea, obviously on the screen now, and then we have a match against Valencia in the group stage. So, going back to the fixtures, we've probably got the hardest amount of fixtures this season. We started off with a home match against Manchester City, an away match against Liverpool, and now we have a home match against Chelsea. So we really need to pick up any sort of points as possible. Basically, go for the draw. We managed to draw 0-0 at home against Manchester City. Max Clayton scoring the winner, but Daniel Sturridge absolutely wrecked shop. In the match against, what was it? It was a match against Liverpool. We managed to lose 2-1, which isn't too bad. But we were playing Chelsea here today, and we just didn't turn up, to be perfectly honest. Chelsea are currently 3-1 up against us. We managed to get a consolation goal back here with Enes Unal, and to be 3-0 down, and for a player to score like in such that fashion, look at that. Enes Unal breaks away, fires this one past, is that Courtois in goal? Yes, it is, to break his clean sheet. But that was the only highlight I had. Absolutely dominated, 2 shots, 1 on target, and Chelsea absolutely smashed me, 7 shots, 5 on target. Real Madrid have left their Frenchman go, Karim Benzema, to Chelsea. The money they received from Bayern Munich paid for the deal. Now, I'm trying to still sign some players on pre-contracts here that were transfer listed just to bring up my squad depth. I did manage to bring in a fair few young players. As you see here, we've still got 9 players we could quite possibly sign. I'm going to know whether to get a fair few of these players. Some of them look alright. The former United players, Tom Thorpe and whatnot. Arsenal here, Martinez, a goalkeeper, 23 years of age. As long as I go up in stats a little bit, Muller, 23 years of age, a left back, looks quite good, from Denmark, I do believe it is. But we still have a match against Valencia. I nearly forgot. We do obviously have the transfer window in today's episode, the August one, before it slams shut. But let me know in the comments your predictions for the league. I'm always curious to know. I really like to know your predictions. Where do you think I'm going to finish? Who do you think is going to win the Premier League? Who do you think is going to be player of the season? Who do you think... I don't know. It's a good prediction. And when you watch by the end of it, you can pat yourself on the back or, I don't know, feel good about it if you get your predictions right. But it's going to be very interesting. My main objective is to try to get European football for next season, whether that is Europa or Champions League, we'll just have to see. Now, probably the only disappointing signing here was Moller. however you like to say it. The Danishman was really, really underrated from what I expected. I should have seen, obviously, he was only worth 60,000. Rami here looked quite good. But Mertens from Napoli signed for Liverpool for 27 million. Liverpool have been splashing the cash quite heavily. And so have most of the Premier League sides in this particular window. Obviously, Liverpool signed Axel Witsel not so long ago. But what I'm talking about is Danilo here. Danilo signed for Arsenal for 27 million. And Mayuka has signed for 46 million to Napoli. What a signing that is. He went for more than Pjanic and Benzema. Foster. I think it was Foster or Foster. I can't remember. But he's gone to United from Southampton. But coming to the dying hours of the window, probably no more big signings for me. We've basically cemented our team, obviously signing Stark, Nastasic, and Marouane Fellaini. Two young players in centre-back. They're going to go up in stats. They actually have, obviously. Patrick Roberts has gone up a +2, showing interest from Madrid. We actually got a 15 million bid from them. Enes Unal and Wilson are going up in stats quite nicely. Traore from since signing has gone up a +1, which is really good to see. But a couple of my faceless players have gone up in stats as well. But we have a home match here against Valencia. Ibrahimovic is currently the top goal scorer of the Champions League with 3 goals, but it's incredibly early days at the moment, so who knows who's going to finish top goal scorer of the Premier League or the Champions League. It's going to be interesting. But we're playing at home in the white kit, and it is a night match against Valencia. It's going to be a cracker. Our first piece of Champions League football. It's going to be great. But Mustasic on the ball, trying to dispossess Valencia, but they were way too good on the ball. Daniel Parejo, who was actually linked to be going with... No, last year was heavily with Liverpool. It'll be interesting to see if he leaves Valencia. But Wilson on the ball manages to find Martin Odegaard, breaks away with the Ronaldo chop, gets it back on his left foot, fires at Diego Alves. Maybe I was giving Valencia, I was underrating them a lot because they got some quality players here. Daniel Parejo, or Danny Parejo, however you like to say it, and Feghouli as well, the Algerian. Man, he is just so good on the ball. But the first half, limited number of chances on both ends, and we do manage to nearly concede the first goal there. Stark on the ball manages to find Andre Ayew, Enes Unal, back to Martin Odegaard, who did relatively the same thing he Ronaldo chopped last time, but trying to create some space in the Valencia defense. They were defending really quite well. As I said, they had a solid defense. Still trying to create space. Finds Marouane Fellaini, who gets off with the finesse and hits the crossbar in the top right-hand corner. Very, very unlucky. But Danny here manages to break away. Not Daniel Parejo. Breaks away, fires one at Masip, and makes it 1-0 at home in Bolton just before the 82nd minute. To go 1-0 down after drawing the whole matches is disappointing, but we had a couple of chances here and there. We're just incredibly unlucky. That goal from Fellaini really should have gone in. But Martin Odegaard on the ball manages to find Enes Unal. Patrick Roberts breaks away, but couldn't get the shot off. But guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already to support my channel and keep up to date with this series. My name has been Simpzy, and have a fantastic rest of your day.